Ladies and gentlemen, it is a Wednesday, and we are your host of this beautiful podcast, Marco Barilla,
And the Mr. Troy Scherzer, the one and only.
the trust of
What's up,
Scherzo.
party people? Um, I know Valentine's Day just passed. Happy belated Valentine's Day. I hope you guys had some fun, got a little lucky, and
Fuck
enjoyed
Valentine's Day.
The nice part, it was on a Saturday, unless you were Marco, which sat at home with his right hand all
No,
day. But
bitch.
you'll have that. You'll
I
have
was
Valentine's
busy
Day
getting my
yourself.
bread up at Chipotle, working my ass off.
Yeah.
So instead of
Yep. Were
spending
you?
money on like this brokey, I saved my
I
money
actually
and
didn't
worked.
spend actually. Oh, I did. No, actually, we had gift cards for the restaurant we went to because we went
Oh,
to
so now you're
Chili's.
you're
So
you're.
fuck
I'm
you.
not gonna say that. So you're just a cheap bitch. Would you go to Burger King for Valentine's
No,
Day?
actually, we're trying to save for a very important purchase, but also we had gift cards, and Leah really wanted to go to Chili's. So, boom,
Chili's is
suck
quite
my
romantic.
pecker.
You're saving up. Is it what I think you're saving up for?
I think so.
I'm gonna type it out.
Ends with E.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Damn, already?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if things would have worked out, which unfortunately they didn't,
That's
we were
alright.
trying to in about 2 months.
Oh wait, you're. I was gonna say you're
But
like
we are
oh
not.
damn. Wait,
So
where?
unfortunately,
Okay, I'll talk to more about it. Okay, I see. How far are you into your savings journey? Are you like how you way
not very
off?
far.
I say yeah, you way off. You can always sell your
Like it's
body.
starting. I'm working a lot more to like save. Plus, it's like I want to get my money up. We were talking, and I'll talk about this more. But there's some places I want to travel to. If we move, then or do whatever, we got to figure that out. And especially with this apartment, figure out what we're doing here, blah blah blah, all that jazz. So,
Sure, man. You're still young. You
or
got
if we want to
time.
buy whatever, yeah.
You're a young man. You got plenty of time left. But I'm happy. That's awesome. I guess I gotta start. I mean, I already do have. I have my savings account, and I got some good amount of money in there. But
You have a
unfortunately,
savings.
I do. I have.
I
I
have
see.
a savings account.
Why? How many savings accounts do you have?
No, I'm kidding. I was joking. It's just funny the way you said it. You're like, I have a
I'm
savings
trying to
account.
sound
You know,
adultish. I'm trying to sound adultish.
I'm starting on it because I now have a savings account.
I don't know how long
So
I've had
good
it.
job, Marco.
Obviously, shout out to the parents for helping me set that up, but they
Shout out to the parents.
shout out to mommy
Shout
and
out mom and
daddy.
dad. Wouldn't
Exactly.
be here without them.
Literally, figuratively, and physically, I would not be there without him. Um,
Yep.
but yes, that's been fun. What did I? So yeah, I basically, I worked on Valentine's Day. That was Saturday, right? Which is funny because
Yeah.
that's when my, I guess you fuck it. I should tell the story about my Saturday because it happened on Valentine's Day. I think. Was it? I
Uh,
think that the shift that I was talking about with you and Garrett before recording.
talk your shit.
So So this is funny. So this happened on Saturday. We're recording this on Monday, the 16th.
Monday.
So this happened
Mhm.
on Saturday. Um, and long story short, 4 people. I don't want to name names. But it's our brand new GM and 3 other crew members. Um, basically, our new GM put one of the crew members who's been there for at least a year or two now on dishes for a couple hours because morning crew didn't do their stuff and just to get all caught up. Mind you, I'm usually the past like month or two I've been strictly on dishes. But like you can ask Gary, you can ask Troy. I've been only on dishes and our new GM was like, and I'll do dishes tonight and I'll close it. But just before we do peak, which is when we have to be locked in on the front line serving the customers, go in the back and do some dishes. And he was fucking fuming. And I'm trying to tell him and calm him down, like, hey, you're not closing dishes. You're just doing it for an hour or two to, soak some dishes and clean it up and put in all that whatnot. And he was not having none of it. Because I can tell when he clocked in, the vibes were already off. I guess because we
Yeah.
new management, he wasn't a big fan of the style. Basically, everyone at work now has to do an actual job, and no one's a big fan of that per
Yeah, they can't
se.
fuck off anymore, which is what
Exactly.
should have been done originally, but because whatever. Anyway. Yep.
Um, and so already he was pissed off, and he, I guess, felt disrespected, which I get. Nobody likes doing dishes, and obviously, at least at Chipotle, at our Chipotle, it has perks like you get big ass speaker, you can play live music while you do your dishes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, and then midway through service, we're all locked in and it's fucking packed. It's jammed. And he just comes up to me and is like, I can't do this shit anymore. I'm gonna quit during break. And I thought he was fucking around at first. And I'm like, brother, don't do that. Please don't. Because it was supposed to be us, me, my new GM, and this guy closing. And then a new guy who just started working like a couple weeks ago was going to leave at 9. He was supposed to close DML, aka the online, where we do the online food. Um,
Yeah.
and I told him, you're going to fuck us over because now he leaves at 9. You're leaving at break. It's just going to be me and my new GM. And I just fucking was like, he's like, I can't do this shit. It's disrespectful, blah, 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 all this. And when he went to go on break, he made a bunch of food and clocked out, and he never returned. So he just quit. And I'm fucking sitting there because now this other kid, he's gonna leave at 9 o'clock, and it's just gonna be us two. So we were just colossally fucked.
So
Um,
can't now if that were to happen, can't you ask the dude that was leaving at 9 to stay?
he stayed an extra 30 minutes, which I'll give him credit for. He did help close down
But why
DML
wouldn't he stay to close?
because
If your
he could say no.
crew needs help,
He's
you
not
you stay and
mandatory to stay
finish
there.
it. Well, yeah, but
If I'm
at
being honest, if I was
that
in his
point, that's the thing
situation,
you
I would.
do.
I
It's
was.
like, look,
No, I get it.
well, you gotta look at it like, look, we're down a person. I need you to stay now.
No,
You know,
I
it is what
definitely
it
get it,
is.
man. I think that
I don't know.
if I
That's
was in his
always
shoes,
the
I
way
would
it
do it.
was whenever I would, when I worked in
No,
food
yeah.
service. It was, look, this guy's not here. We need somebody to, fill in for closing. If not, well,
No, I get it. And
I'm not saying there'd be problems, but you know what I
it's
mean. Like it would
definitely
not look
that.
good at all.
But it's in his defense, honestly, if I were in his shoes, I would stay an additional 30 minutes. But then I'm getting the fuck out. If I'm being honest, but it was already shaping up to be a top 5 worst ship. But then once he quit and left, it was already took the number 1 spot. And I didn't get out. We closed early. We closed at 9:40. And I didn't leave until like 9. I didn't leave until like 12:40, 12:45 at night, and I was just
Oh
fucking
Lord.
beat. So that is how I spent my Valentine's Day. Super romantic, getting fucked by, my coworkers. Not the type of fucked I want to be on Valentine's Day, but that's besides the point. You get the idea. I was really fucking
Oh,
furious. Um,
he took the wrong kind of pounding, if you know what I mean.
yeah, I was the one that got fucked instead of getting the fucking. But I got very mad. Um, but hey, hope your Valentine's Day was better than mine. I'm sure Troy had to go. So you went to Chili's? You said
Yeah, we just went to Chili's. That was it.
that's fun. What'd you get? Did you get the sizzling fajitas?
No, so I've never been to Chili's, and Leah
You've
has
never been to
been
Chili's?
in years. So we're like, okay,
Oh,
let's go. Yeah. We got the was it honey and chipotle mozzarella sticks? Those are pretty banging. I'm gonna
mm,
lie. They're like fucking gold bars almost. They're like the size of gold bars. They're fucking huge. And then what do I get? I got the barbecue platter, which it came. You can get like 3 different things, and I got the brisket quesadillas, the ribs, and then the crispies, the chicken tenders.
ooh,
Not gonna lie, I was very disappointed by the ribs. They were horrible. Not gonna lie.
really?
Yeah, ribs were terrible. Don't get the ribs there.
Oh my
And
god.
then what else did I? Yeah, and then I don't even remember what she got. She got something. Oh, she got the crispies. She got the crispy tenders or whatever. Yeah, overall, we're like, okay. We did it. We don't need to go back now. We're okay. Like we were really hyped. We were hoping it was going to be all of this, but was just not exactly what we thought it was going to be. We were hoping for better, but since it seems like Chili's is like trending recently. It was like, oh, this is great. It's going to be so much fun. The drinks are cheap. Blah blah blah. Honestly, we got like a strawberry margarita thing that was like some kind of deal or whatever. Not that good, honestly. I was actually quite disappointed.
Jeez. That's fucking awesome. But I
But
haven't been to fucking
oh
Chili's in such a long time.
yeah, well, we had to go all the way to King of Prussia for the Chili's. I didn't realize there's
Damn.
no nearby Chili's at all.
It's a dying breed, but Chipotle, I mean, fucking
I
Chili's has always
know.
had everything, bro. I always loved their mac and cheese, man. I love
Oh,
Chili's.
I will say because mac and cheese comes with like your with the barbecue platter. That shit was banging.
Oh my
That
god,
shit
dude.
was banging. That was so good. The mac and cheese.
That
As
yeah, I
one,
gotta go
that was
back
one
now.
upside.
We gotta go back now. I haven't had Chili's in
But
such a
I can't
long
justify going
time.
to a restaurant just for the mac and cheese unless I'm getting like a full bowl of it.
You're
Unfortunately,
lagging like crazy. Holy cow.
am I?
I'm not
Oh,
sure. It's
but
but
overall,
that's romantic. Did you go to the mall or
it was okay.
anything or?
Yeah. We did. So they told us it was going to be a 2 hour wait.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. So then King of Prussia Mall is across the street. So we went over there. We're like, okay, we can walk the mall. Not a big deal. We're not starving. Whatever. It's fine. Ended up only being like a 25-minute wait, but I knew they were just doing it to try to not have a line of people out the door and waiting. But anyway, went over. We saw the new Netflix house at the King of Prussia Mall. I don't know if you saw they opened
Oh,
that up.
isn't it
They have
like
like
basically a
experiences. They have a
museum?
restaurant and all that jazz.
Oh, they do.
It's like there's a mini golf course and then like an area where they designed it. What was it? Did you watch the show Wednesday?
Not the newest season, but I watched the first season.
Okay. Um the circus scene, they like dressed up the area as from the circus scene in Wednesday and lets you walk through.
Oh,
Then they have like uh Stranger Things, I think like a branded area or something like that. I forget. And then there's something else. It's all Netflix stuff. Um But it was cool. It looked really cool. It was quite packed, so we kind of just said, "Oh, we'll just walk through, walk out." Um, but overall, I mean, it looked like it could be a really cool thing.
damn.
Uh,
Dubs.
yeah,
I
Dubs
love
definitely
them.
Dubs.
That's romantic.
Yeah, sorry, not very exciting. Then we just walked the mall a little bit, and then halfway, like got around the corner, and it was like, "Oh, hey, we're ready to go for you." We're like, "Oh, fuck."
I'm hungry, bro. Dude. I have been craving fucking breakfast food for some reason the past couple of days. Even if it's or in the
Yeah,
morning, like the full breakfast
like diner
meal.
food.
Oh, that sounds so
Diner food,
good.
dude. We had that like 2 weeks ago. And man, it was like, oh, I really want to go to diner. And we found the one around the corner is now 24 hours, 24/7. Like, oh, okay, I could mess some, on late night gaming sessions. Head over there for some early, 3 a.m. breakfast. That could slap.
Dude, dude,
That could
that
definitely
McDonald's
feel the way.
breakfast sounds fantastic as well. I love McDonald's breakfast.
See, no, nope, too fatty, too greasy for me.
Mm, depends what you get. Honestly,
I guess that's true. Yeah,
I love the fucking hash browns and all that shit. That's fantastic as
yeah.
well.
Dude, the hash browns are
Hash browns are just
great.
fucking good
Oh
now,
my
but like
gosh.
a lot of it has to do with shameless plug, but I'm playing a new game on my gaming channel, and a lot of it, one of the characters' mother works at a diner, and they
Yeah,
go to it, and then like they have, Belgian waffles and sausage omelets, and I'm like, oh, dude,
that shit sounds great too.
sounds fucking spectacular.
Oh my lord.
But
Anyway,
if you do like gaming stuff, make sure you guys check out my gaming channel. Link in the description.
shameless
Shameless
plug.
local,
I see
exactly.
you. I
Hey,
see
if you
you.
had a gaming channel, Troy, I'll put yours in the
That's
description.
all
And
right. That's all right. Maybe I'll
bring
make a traveling channel. Who knows? You never know.
True,
Maybe
Troy the
one day.
Traveler. That's a banger channel idea right there.
Yeah, exactly.
I follow
Exactly.
this one guy. His name is
Yeah.
Trent the Traveler. Have you heard of him?
Who?
His name is Trent the Traveler.
Trent the Traveler.
I gotta send you this
No,
guy.
I
I
haven't.
I found this guy a couple months ago. He lives in a van.
Yeah.
He has this big ass like RV van of sorts, and he has um a full on bed. He has a gaming setup. He lives with his dog on it. The idea of it is super fucking cool. Hold on. Trent the Travel. I'm sending him
Is it
in.
on? What's it on? Is it on
He's on
TikTok,
YouTube, but
YouTube?
yeah, I'm putting it in a main talk if you want to look. I highly recommend you guys look up this guy. He van life gaming pioneer, mobile gaming, and he also has a gaming channel, but he goes to to these are amazing places across America and sometimes across the world, where
Wow.
he plays during winter storms. He dude, it's so fucking awesome. That I'm jealous of. The concept and
Traveler.
idea of
I see. His 1.27 million followers.
yeah,
Damn.
and I'm one of them, brother. His content is fucking amazing.
Wow. He has his own
Um,
apparel line. Good for him.
like take a gander of one of his videos, like peep his van,
Gaming
like
van tour. Wow.
so. Obviously, one of the questions, like obviously, if you were to live in a van, like depends on your job. Like if you have an at-home job, that'd be nice. And he does have somewhat of a shower. He has like a shower head because he has a water pump in the back of the van where
That's neat.
he would have to like pull over and obviously
Oh,
water
he
is
plays games then in like the different areas.
yeah, so he's sponsored by the
Oh,
Gaming Republic, which they make gaming products. So he has like a big monster computer, and he has solar links. I forgot what it's called, but
Starlink.
Starlink,
Starlink.
yes. So his Ethernet and Wi-Fi and all that's connected via solar panels. And I don't even think about it, like you know how much money he's probably saving, but instead of living in a house. Like sure, like
Yeah.
it might
No.
be cramped
100%.
sometimes, but he has a full functioning kitchen and a sink and a bed and a gaming setup. Like that's fucking in a van. So you can go anywhere. You can wake up in the fucking Pocono Mountains with a beautiful ass view. And
Wow.
you like
Yeah.
the
On a
concept of
remote
that,
island with puffins, ancient caves, and northern lights.
brother. Like that.
What the fuck?
I'm so jealous of that. I would love if I had the money and I had the steady income so I can have a job while also living in a van with this. Like
Dude,
I would.
I have a really good idea for an app slash like a website thing that I was thinking of.
Hmm, what
I
is it?
just don't know how to create it, and that's my main thing. I gotta like figure out: do I need to start coding? Do I need to start? What do I gotta do to make
If
this work?
you probably would if it's a website and an app,
Okay.
which is why like that shit is super fucking
Well, you can
confusing.
use AI and whatnot as well. They can
Yeah, but
code pretty well.
AI, you're
Probably
also
won't be the same.
exactly. It needs the human touch.
Use a
Um,
human touch. Ooh, all right. I got a good idea. Maybe we'll talk about it afterwards. Anyway,
yeah.
so for some odd reason, speaking of traveling, actually, this is a good transition. Um, I don't know why, but today, especially, my TikTok has been filled with trips to Italy. Like
Ooh,
the Italy tour guide, like areas to go, the different spots, different ways to travel, different ways, to hit multiple spots in one time, how far away stuff is, places to stay, yada yada.
mine's
Like
been
I like a unreasonable amount, like at least over 100 videos easily of
mine's
just
been just Tel
Italy
Aviv.
travel stuff. What's yours?
Fucking Tel Aviv, Israel.
Oh my gosh.
People just memeing about going to Tel Aviv instead of the boys' trip go to Tel Aviv. But
Oh my god.
Italy, I fucking hell yeah, brother.
And we
My
were
home
talking about
country.
it, and it's now in consideration for a honeymoon, possibly.
Hell yeah, you can stay at my family's house. I got family in Italy, obviously. That was one of the cool things about when I went over. Damn, it's now been over a decade since I've been to Italy. But we saved money because we have family in Italy, so we just
Yeah.
stayed in their house.
Yep.
Italy is
No, that
so.
makes sense.
I will say. So you said you were getting. What time of year you're getting married?
September.
Okay, and the honeymoon's usually like a week after, right? I'm not really
Well,
sure.
so ours is gonna be work a little bit different. We have ideas of what we're gonna do. We haven't necessarily narrowed it down exactly because of the situation we're in with her work, because of what
Mm,
she does. Obviously, that's like, prime time for her.
yeah.
And it's kind of hard to, just leave for, 2, 3 weeks. Right, especially right in the beginning. So, I mean, what we're talking about doing is possibly doing some kind of like long weekend trip, maybe with like the bridal party or whatever. We're figuring that out still. Maybe
Okay.
renting like a nice big house for a couple of days or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
and like that lake or the beach. I don't know. We're still deciding.
because I will say, like, if you do go to Italy in the summertime, it is fucking hot. It is.
Yeah, that's why I do. I was seeing that. To go in like they say to go after May though, because some of the mountains will still have snow. So if you want like a better season, you want to go from like
Yeah, I would go
very
definitely
end of
during the
May to
fall
like
or
July or during the
spring.
fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's just most places though. Italy, like, don't get me wrong, like Italy is a very gorgeous. I wish
I
I.
didn't realize how good it looked.
Oh my
Honestly,
god, dude, it's
I always
gorgeous.
like shit on. I was like, yeah, duh. Like we'll see. You know, is it worth it? I don't know if it's worth
It
it. Blah blah blah.
100% is, and I'm not trying to
And
be
then looking, I
biased,
was like, damn, this is
obviously.
actually really. This is really pretty. This is kind of nice.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be biased, obviously, but it is very gorgeous. But I think I was like 10 or 11 years old when I went last time. And obviously I
Okay.
remember hear things from here and there. Um, and I wish if I do ever go back, I definitely want to vlog my experience and I will love to do that. But I remember I went with a month. I went on a month long vacation with my mom. It was me, my mom, and my grandparents. We went for a month, all of August, and it when like I said, now it was hot, but we I forgot my mom's side of the family is towards like the heel of the boot. And I think it's oh shit, I don't know what town exactly. Molise, I think it's called. It's in the bottom of the boot, and
Okay.
fucking gorgeous. But the thing is, I really loved about it is that we stayed at my um cousin's house, and then my grandparents were staying at I guess my great aunt and uncle. So
Okay.
all and they live across the road. So if we were to go to dinner, you just walk across the road and they're right there. So it's like a quite
That's
little.
neat.
The driving in Italy is very weird because a lot of narrow streetways. You get a lot of tight turns and some of the unfortunately it is true that part of Italy is fucking drowning, and instead of cars you there's boats instead.
Yeah.
Where there used to be
That
streets, there's
isn't it, especially around Venice.
yeah, Venice
Yeah.
is still very gorgeous. I got to
Yeah.
go near. I didn't get to go in it, but I went in to see the Colosseum. It's fucking gargantuan in person.
Is it?
Which is
Okay.
really cool. I didn't get to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, unfortunately, but
I heard Pisa is very overrated after all my TikTok videos. Everybody says
yeah,
kind of the same thing about Pisa. It's like, yeah, you get to see a tilted tower.
tilted town.
Other than that,
Um, but yeah,
there's not
no.
much going on. It's like overplayed a little bit.
I'm trying to think too. Is that like obviously the food is very good. The one thing I'm very curious about you because when I at least when I went there is that I lost a lot of weight when I went to Italy because not only is the food fresh and more cleaner than America,
Hmm.
the
You walk a lot.
water's more pure. You're walking a lot. You're shedding a lot of hills and stairs you need to climb.
Okay.
The architecture in Italy is very fucking beautiful and like you really get to start to see a pattern. Um, but no, I lost a lot of weight when I went there, and the fucking water. I was drinking water every day. They also have a feast, dude. Italians love to party. There is a feast at least every night. There, no matter what
Yeah,
theme
that's
it
what I
is.
was reading. It's like it's so different. Their dinner time
Oh,
is
bro.
7 to 10.
Oh yeah, no, they fucking eat hella late. And I remember when I got there. Also, my first like day or two, I was extraordinarily jet lagged. It was insane. I was taking 8 to 10 hour naps. I was just so fucked. And then when I got back to America, it was super fucked. Um,
Okay.
but no, the food there is awesome. Obviously, gelato is fucking so rich. And then obviously, dude, I didn't have pizza until like halfway through the trip. And my God, bro, authentic Italian pizza, where is that? Like, don't get me wrong, I love
Yep.
New York and pizza, but like, Italy is where it's at, bro. Italy is you're gonna love it. I highly recommend it. But it is also extremely fucking expensive because Italy is beautiful. People want to go there. I think last time I checked, it's like damn near 1,200 a person.
For flights,
Yeah.
that's not
It
terrible.
for Italy, I can go to Puerto Rico for 190, and Puerto Rico's fucking
Yeah, I don't know
gorgeous.
what fucking flight you're getting on.
I mean, Puerto Rico's not far from America at all. And honestly, Puerto Rico is definitely a solid option for a honeymoon. But if it wasn't for fucking tornado tornadoes and hurricanes
No,
down there.
no. One key thing to know about Puerto Rico: Puerto Rico is not a It's not. It's not a very. How should I put it? It doesn't have very many all-inclusive resorts. You're looking for all-inclusive, like
Yeah,
you want to pay one
you're
price and all your food, all your drinks, everything's included. Puerto Rico has barely any, if at all,
yeah, you're
any.
probably going into
It's
like an
all a la carte
Airbnb.
there.
You're probably going to
It's
like an
very
Airbnb and
Airbnb based, very a la carte. You got to pay for everything. However, it's not expensive to stay because obviously you're not paying a all inclusive fee. You're just paying for your stay, and then you got to find your food.
yeah,
But you can definitely save money doing it that way. But also at the same point, if you're just going, like not wanting to worry about stuff, you kind
100%.
of it's another thing you got to keep in mind, especially.
I still definitely do want to do that though. Go to Puerto Rico sometime. I'm trying to go out more, even if I don't know, like even if I go by myself, that would be a fun fucking
But
vlog journey.
Marco's
Going
never coming back.
go somewhere by myself, like an actual big boy and
Marco will
adult.
never come back, guys. He'll be all. It will be a solo dolo show after that.
And man, this fucking podcast will die without me. Anyway, anyways, but no, I definitely Italy is definitely somewhere I want to go back. Obviously, I have like a couple more places I would want to go for the first time.
Yeah.
But if given like an opportunity to go back, I would definitely go visit my family in Italy. Even though obviously I had my mom and Nonna to be a translator for me because unfortunately I didn't understand my own family because they're speaking Italian. I'm like, huh, yeah, yep. I think now
Yeah, that's one thing I did notice is like if I'm going somewhere, I'm spending the money to learn the language,
it's
honestly.
also, yeah. I mean, there are
It's
parts
worth
of
it.
Italy. I will say, at least when I was younger, maybe it's more acceptable now. But like, barely anybody there speak English. Like with when I've seen in like at
Interesting.
least in like documentaries and shows and other sources of media, like some places around the world, there are some communities and margins of people that speak English. But when I went back in, I think I went in 2015. Not that many people were speaking English, and
Yeah.
it really.
Yep.
But maybe now it's different. Um, but because I mean, obviously, a lot more people. I think now, actually, like I obviously even now, um, I don't remember to like. I think now, especially 'cause now that I'm older, I definitely understand a little more Italian because I obviously live with my grandparents now the past couple of years. So, I can pick up if they point to something and say something in Italian. I'm like, oh, you're pointing to the drink, and so now I understand. Um, kind of pieced together by context clues. So if I were to go to Italy
Yeah.
now, I feel like maybe it wouldn't be as bad, but I would still be floundering in like confusion. But no, bro, Italy is so gorgeous and it's extremely hot in the summer.
Okay. All right. It's good to know. Good to know. Don't go during the summertime. I really want to. Is it the Dolomites? The Dolomites. That kind of area with the mountain range and whatnot. It looks very pretty. I would love to go there.
I remember.
As
I
if
think I
like,
know what you're talking about because I did pass by a lot of mountains when I was in Italy.
yeah.
There was a span of like two. I think out of the entire month I was in Italy, there was like I think 2 weeks we ran out a big ass van and we just traveled from city to city and
Oh. Oh,
explored,
neat.
which
Okay.
is super. It was super cramped, but I remember being
Yeah.
super fun going to town to town. Again,
That's
it's
cool.
unfortunate because I don't have. I mean, obviously my mom has photos. I probably had like a little iPad or a little iPod
Yeah.
at the time, but I don't remember the trip as well. But I remember one of the things I remember. It's kind of funny. So I won an airsoft gun at a festival, and it was like it was a really good model. It was like an AR type like machine gun, and I would
Yeah.
carry it
Oh.
everywhere. And then once it was time to go back to America, obviously you can't bring that shit to the fucking
Yeah.
TSA. And I was fucking devastated. And still to this day, I'm like, I fucking miss my little airsoft
Yeah.
AR gun. So I think we gave it to
Oh
my
my god.
cousin. Hopefully my cousin took care of it. I don't know though. We us Italians like the fuck, dude. I have a new cousin every week. We multiply like a
What?
rat.
What the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say?
Bro, Italians
You just say
love.
Italians like the fuck?
Oh my god, that's a whole other fuck. Okay, the other thing I gotta warn you, if you do go to Italy, right? Italy is
What? What?
fascinated with porn. They
Really?
are, they
What do you
are.
mean?
so fast. So you know how in America, after like maybe like 10:30 or 11, Adult Swim comes on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
They have
Oh,
porn.
I've heard of this.
Yeah,
Wait. Go on, go on, go on.
they just straight up show a porn. They show porn on TV.
I've
And
heard of this.
so I don't remember the channel name or what it was called, but like after a certain time an hour, I they would just show up pure porn. Obviously, I remember they would blur the dick, but obviously they would show the lady, and I don't know
Oh
why or
my
how it
god.
was allowed, but they just showed up porn. And I remember going to one of the
What?
in one of the towns we were visiting. I went into like a library, and there was just a whole section of just porn books. I'm like, holy shit! And
Wow.
young me seeing
Wow.
like good old Italian titties. I'm like, oh my god! And I'm fucking.
Marco's favorite place of all time now.
Dude,
Of course.
Italy. That's what I said, bro. Italy's a
That's
freaky country.
that's why Marco liked it so much. Now, guys, see,
Why do you
this is
think?
why we interview because we get to the bottom, the real deep dark
What do you
truth of
think? I'm
why
a
people like
proud
him so much.
Italian, bro. I'm proud to be Italian.
All right, Eli.
We, but no, they
That's
would, and
too
I
funny.
remember it's kind of fucked up because I told my dad this recently because now that I'm older enough
Yeah.
and we're both
Right.
older, so when I first, because I was around 10 or 11 when went. This was in 2015, and I apparently I don't know like why, but I wanted to go to Italy. But then when it was
Okay.
time to say goodbye to my dad at the airport, I was a fucking mess. I was crying.
Really?
I was so torn apart. Like, Dad, no. And then like week by week, we would do. This was back in Skype. You remember Skype way back when?
I'm
We would
trying to
use
remember.
Skype on
Yeah. Okay.
their family's computer, and we would Skype my dad at nighttime.
Really?
Obviously, because it was different time zones. And first off, I was like, "Dad, I miss you so much." I'm crying on, and then week by week, I slowly got to like more like, "Oh hey, Dad," and then I'll go back. The reason I did that is because I knew porn was on the TV show. So I say hi to I say hi, Dad, and then I go
Wait,
back to watching.
oh my
I go back to
god.
watching porn, and
Oh my god.
mind you, this was not my house, and this was in the living room, and I was just watching porn, and I'm
Just
just watching.
watching porn in the living room? Are you kidding me?
I wasn't even jorking it. I was just watching it like a movie. And I didn't tell my dad this until literally like a week or two ago because we're both older and mature now. And I was like, "Yeah, Dad, I didn't miss you. I was just watching porn." so that was
I'm
fun.
sorry, Dad. It wasn't that I didn't miss you. It was just I really wanted to see the titty bounce.
Dude, I remember coming back to America and I was trying to look up the
Fuck, Marco.
It's not that bad. It's not that
I'm
bad,
getting
kid.
yelled at by the fiance right now.
Oh, dude, she'll get a kick out of this story.
I'll tell her afterwards so she stops yelling at me.
So yeah, after a certain time, do not watch a porn in front of the fiance. Do not watch porn in front of that. That's when she's in the bathroom and you want to turn on the TV real quick.
What the fuck? Marco.
It's not that
You
bad.
bad boy. You know, sly boy.
I'm a slab boy. But yeah, for those who go to Italy, yeah, no, Italy is fascinating with porn for some reason. That also explains the nude beaches. So don't go to a nude beach.
Yeah, that's right. They have a lot of nude beaches. I
I
forgot about that.
remember I was trying to convince my mom to go to a nude beach. I was like, "Mom, can I go to a nude beach?" She didn't let me go, obviously. But oh man, that's a fucking weird concept. Are there nude beaches in America? I'm not sure if it's even allowed.
I don't know. There might be some down south, like on the Gulf of Mexico, like
Go
down that
figure.
region, but probably not anywhere else. I mean, it's not very popular. Like I know Jamaica has some. I'm gonna assume Mexico probably has some at like adults only places. I don't know. Yeah, I think it comes with the culture. Oh, you know where Australia? Australia has a lot. Australia really is just like shirts off, guns out, you know, dinglings out.
That's fucking crazy. Would you ever go?
Where Australia?
No, to a nude beach.
No, honestly, my confidence be too low.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm
I'm
good
like
over
I
there.
don't. I would feel way too awkward. I would just be like, well, you know, yeah, I don't know if I want to share some of this.
That's
I
funny
don't
as
know if I
shit.
want to share some of this.
I
It's
would be
like, well,
fucking.
think about it. You're just standing there. You're limp dick walking around. Like, what do you
I
like?
mean,
Gotta like,
you gotta
I don't
go
want
with
to
the
seem
flow,
rude to
man.
yourself.
I feel like
You gotta like pump it a couple times to get it, semi. So then it's
not
like,
even,
you're
man.
not walking around with a millimeter Peter.
I feel like most people that love nude beaches are probably old men because they don't have to fucking wear bathing suits and they just let that shit
That's true.
fucking let that shit sag out. Ew, that's
That's true.
the thought of that in my head. It's like going to a gym locker and you fucking go see naked fucking old men. I remember when I was
It's
exploring
my favorite.
where of course it
Honestly.
is,
No, I'm
shocker.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
don't think
Let's
you
do it,
were.
guys.
When my first time when my family was getting a tour of the LA Fitness and they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is the locker room. This is where, you do stuff." And we walked in and this just a fucking dude, an old man with his flat ass out. And I'm like, "Oh my god, get me out of here, please." It is a miserable experience. And that it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that, right? I'm gonna ask you this question too because again, going back to the game I'm playing. So in the high school, did your high school ever have a shower system in the locker room?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't think mine did. Because I'm
So,
trying.
all right, I know I remember what we would do. So, at least our showers. So, all right, this is the thing. Locker rooms for like sports, the showers were just open. It was just, three walls lined with just shower heads.
Yeah.
However, in the gym locker rooms, there was actual like stalls for each shower, and what we would do is we would hang our towels from because there would be railings on top with no, of course, there's no fucking cover. What am I thinking? Like shower liners or
Shower
anything like that.
curtain.
Yes, thank you. Shower curtains. So we would like hang our towels on top and let them drape, so then you could only see people's like knees down. So it was
Yeah.
less awkward for a lot of us. So we're not like walking around. Now there's some guys that did not care and would just walk around butt ass naked, and it's like,
Dude,
okay,
like
dude,
no,
you
like
don't need to do that.
you have to have the confidence of a fucking Greek god to do that shit. That's the other thing too, because like I'm playing the game, and at least in this fictional high school, because they based it off of I'm assuming we're high schools where like
Yeah.
they'll have like the shower heads and there's just no stalls. It's just a big ass open space, and I guess you're supposed to line up. Because I'm trying to think of mine, because I don't I don't think I'm gonna have to ask one of my old friends from high school, but because I remember the gym, right? Because we had to wear a specific gym attire, gym shorts and gym shirt, and there were lockers, and there was the bathroom stalls, and then there was all that,
Yeah.
um, but the concept of sharing a bath like that just didn't sit well with me. Like
Yeah,
that's what
I
I
was
think.
never a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I
That's why
mean,
I like even
especially for sports after
no,
football, and you
yeah.
like get showers and whatnot. Like the guys just walking around butt ass naked, and it's just a line of showers. So you're like trying not to stare at other people's dicks, but you're also seeing other people's dicks, and you're just like, this is
What do
awkward,
you expect? Like
man. I'm
obviously,
like, I
because
don't want to see your ding dong. And then you had the weirdos that would helicopter theirs and
what
there
the
was
fuck people are
one
you hanging
specific
out
dude.
with?
And no, if we talked to some of our friends like Charlie and them, and I said the name, they knew exactly what I was talking about. He would
We gotta get
walk
Charlie on
around
here.
helicoptering his dick, and
Yeah,
sometimes would chase some people. It was
I
very
know.
weird. He would
There was an instance where my homie did that, and it was a very we he was basically chasing us around, and it was like freeze tag. We had to, like
yeah,
fucking run
that
away from him. Um, but it like that's the thing too is like even when when I used to go to the gym and even like water parks for an example is a good or like public pools, like
yeah,
I never would take a shower. Even in the rare off chance I would always shower with like my bathing suit on. Like I'll just wash my hair and my feet and hands, but I'm not taking off my clothes. And especially the one thing that peeves the fuck out of me, and this also goes for when I do my summer camp in the summer, is that I always make sure I have shower shoes on. I do not go anywhere with my bare feet because I don't trust the dirty ass floor, and you can get like an infection or like some fucking
yeah.
fungal or like
Oh, dude, I don't know. Did you go to summer camp when you were a kid?
yeah, Kesem.
Okay, and did you have a pool there or no?
Of course, yeah, yeah.
Walking around barefoot, especially going into the bathroom to go to use the bathroom, it's just
Oh
wet,
no, I'm
sloppy
always yeah,
mess.
and it's just dude.
Yeah, no, that was always gross.
So the
And
thing
like in
is,
the
right?
beginning, I didn't know any different, and then you get athlete's foot really easily, and you have to like,
Mm-hmm.
stick your feet in bleach, get rid of it and whatnot.
No, brother, that shit is
That
so
was yeah,
fucking.
definitely not the way. And then at least once I realized that it was like, okay, where's shoes going in there? It would just suck because, dude, I don't know if you've ever done this, but listen, getting out of the pool and you got to take a shit really bad, and you're like,
Oh,
oh, so you try to dry yourself off, but you put your pants down and
and
your
the bathing
butt's wet,
suit gets yeah.
and you sit down and your butt's just sliding all over the place, and you're just like, dude, I can't get it. My butt can't get a grip on this seat to take a shit, man. I'm really struggling here. Takes a lot of core strength.
Bro, that's why the thing is that I'm not sure if I'm the only one that did it, but I would always have my mom cut off the netting inside the bathing suit so it'd be more easier
Okay,
to take
yeah,
off. Cause
yeah,
like that depending like I hate that shit does not feel comfortable around the private parts. I hate the netting in bathing
that's
suits.
fair. Yep,
I
that's
still
fair.
kind of do that to this day. But like I still doing that, yeah, especially taking a shit and then your wet, like slippery ass is on the toilet
Yep,
seat and like
yep.
it did. Ugh. And then the worst part is that like someone's waiting in line and like, oh, just sit down on the toilet, dude. And then like, because the
Yeah,
thing is
no,
that
yeah.
especially with camp, right? Um, and our showers are in the cabin, right?
Yep,
The 1 year, there was like basically like a one big ass outhouse in the middle of the woods.
yep,
So you would have to leave your cabin in the middle of the woods and go through the dark ass woods to go to the fucking um go into this outhouse. But usually, this campsite we go to, the everything is in your cabin, and I'm telling you, they have the place have cleaners, but like these showers are there's spider nest in it. There's like shit in
yep.
it, not like actual shit, but like there's like a bunch of like weird like residues, and I'm telling you, bro, and like especially the past couple years when I'm now a counselor and I'm trying to like tell these young kids, I'm because I teach the youngest group, and I'm trying to tell them like
Yeah.
guys,
Yep.
please, and I stress to them like wear water shoes and like clean up after yourself, brother. Dude, have you ever been to like a cabin where you're sleeping with other people and all that like that? It's like like a summer camp like that.
I'm trying to think. Uh, so well, the only did I not well, kind of. We had a fifth grade field trip. That was it like it was like 4 or 5 days long, I would say. And like the fifth graders would go to this, camp, and then the high schoolers from or the seniors from our grade would be the counselors. And usually it was the seniors that went to our elementary school that would have the chance to come and do it. And they would come and be like counselors, and it was for a couple days, couple nights. It
Mm.
wasn't that long though, and there was no pool. And it was like I want to say springtime, so a little chilly in the morning and then nice in the afternoon. But there wasn't any kind of pool or anything like that, so it was just kind of activities.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit different.
The thing you also gotta like, it's all about etiquette, right? Because
Yep.
after being because after like obviously like the idea of like the camp that we do, it's not like authentic camping where like you're in the woods
Yeah.
in a tent,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we're in a wooden, but like especially if you're like me, I'm sure it's different if for any like the one female that might listen to this podcast might if they ever gone camping, but the men's cabin is always fucking smells like shit.
That's fair.
It reeks of actual shit. It reeks of body odor or Axe body spray. And I always every year I always pack a thing of Lysol and I always spray it in the cabin because my god does even the thing is too is that like again I'll spare you the dirty shit, but like the past 2 years when I was counseling the young kids, they will leave their clothes everywhere in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and sometimes the kids will like take a shower and their clothes are just sitting there soggy and wet. I'm like,
Yep.
brother, please for the love of fucking god, if this is
Yep.
your dinosaur underwear, please get the fuck out and put it outside. Do not leave it in the fucking bathroom because we let the campers go first, and then the 4 counselors can
Yep.
go after. And dude, taking a shower after these fucking kids is the most treacherous experience of all time. Because some of them, at least at the camps that we do, there's a shower door, but it's one of those clearer ones where like you can kind of see the body outline of your, if you're
Yeah.
really
Yep.
like tighten your eyes, you can kind of see like the outline of your ass, but it's not supposed to. Like I hate that. So what I
What the
do
fuck?
was I put my towel over it so like it's not as transparent. And but the problem is that either one, um, the kids will try to open up the fucking door, and I like have to tell them to get out, or two, the towel will get wet. So when I'm trying to dry
Oh.
off and the towel is all
Oh.
like soaking wet, I'm like, God damn
Oh.
it!
That's the worst.
And the worst part too is at the stalls. Obviously, once your butt, you can either get dressed in the small ass, tiny ass shower, or you go in the stalls, and lock the door. And I'm a pretty big dude, and these fucking stalls are so small. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Oh
dry myself
man.
off while trying to like tightly maneuver my body. Like it did. I will say
Yeah.
for the actual cleanliness part of sleeping in a cabin, it's not the best, but as long as you keep the window open to like air out the fucking body odor,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun experience. But no, I don't know how we started this conversation, but it makes me miss
I have
camp.
no idea.
It makes me miss camp even more. I'm excited for camp.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. The nostalgia of missing camp. Mark is gonna talk about his camp custom. Did you ever hear anything back about it? By the way,
Not
I don't know if you
yet.
want to talk about it or not, but
I don't think I want to talk about it, but I did. I just got an
that's
email from
fine.
them
That's fine.
actually like a couple minutes
Did
ago.
you any kind of any word or no?
Not yet, not yet, but if I keep doing what, fuck it, I don't care. Um,
You don't have to say the whole thing. Like just so then people
no,
are like, "What
so
the fuck are you
basically
doing?"
the way Kesem works, right, is it's a very unique, delicate process of applying to be a counselor. Obviously, you need if you're working with children, you have to have the sex offender registry checked. You got to do criminal record,
Yeah,
and make
Marco
sure you're
didn't
all
pass that, by
clear.
the way.
I did pass it, you
I'm kidding. I'm
fucktard.
kidding.
Now, why do you
Everybody.
think you can't? Why do you think Troy can't be a counselor at Kesem? Point is,
Oh,
point is,
I didn't do anything to get this kind of hate.
no,
Fuck, man.
I'm fucking with you, but so it's very very delicate. And I've been going to this particular branch of Kesem, the U Penn for I was a camper there for 10 years, and then for the past 2 years I've been a counselor. Um,
Yeah.
So this year around, I applied. Obviously, they know me, they know my resume, they know what my experience
Yeah.
is. I did a 30-minute interview and they asked me what ifs and scenarios and kind of like to get, obviously, um, they were actually like a week late to give results out. But I remember I got an email during work and I read it during my break saying, hey, we can't offer you a position at the moment. We can't offer you a counselor role, but we put you on a wait list. um, and at first I was a little heartbroken, and but then I slowly started to get a little angry. I kind of took it as disrespect a little bit
Yeah.
because again
Yep.
I'm literally
Understandable.
the longest tenured member of this branch of Kesem.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's just
and
disrespectful. It's like you look forward to this one thing every,
yeah,
every year, and they're just like, "Oh, fuck you," I guess.
again, and the way they worded it, it seemed kind of like corporate ish, and it kind of made came off as like But then again,
Yeah.
like I obviously I had like a couple of days to like sleep on it and lay on it, and like I do find it still a little disrespectful. But again, if people are more qualified than me, the only thing that I can really say is that I'm good with people with kids who are on the spectrum because as someone who's always on the spectrum,
Okay,
I
yep.
grew up in that environment. I know how to deal with children who have autism and all that. But I'm
Yeah.
sure some counselors, because the students there are UPenn students, and you need to be pretty fucking smart to go to UPenn because they're a bunch of medical students, and I'm sure they
Yeah.
have way more experience and qualifications than me. But as of right now, of recording this, I am still on the wait list, and they said in order to this year, and again, I was telling my friends because I show this to my Kesem friends. We have a big ass Kesem group chat of my people that I grew up with,
Yeah.
and they all agree it's fucked up that I didn't make it either, which is good. But Um, and this is what I was trying to explain to them is that they said if 60, I think it was 61 or 65 people apply to be a counselor this year, which is more than last
Wow.
year. Which again, I said on paper is really good. I'm glad people are interested in doing this, and I'm
Yeah.
glad that people have an interest. But they say that
It
people
sucks
on the
for
wait
you.
list, they say the people on the wait list end up being in it. And I hope it's true. We have, like I said, we have 6 months until August until Cassim happens, so there's plenty of time for me to get off the wait list. And they just said
Yeah.
like, hey, you can also keep doing the counselor training each week on via. I know you. They know my situation where I can't go to Philadelphia every Monday to go do their meetings, so they send me an email that would count as attendance. Um,
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
so,
Okay.
but as of right now, I'm still not a part of it. But they know I've sent emails to them like, hey, I'm still gonna fucking try really hard and do everything to make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attend their. It's called Make the Magic. Um, it's their biggest one of their biggest fundraising charity events where it's kind of like a gala. They
Okay.
sell stuff and it's very beautiful stuff. So I'm just gonna volunteer there in April. Um, so we'll see how it is. I'll keep you guys updated. I hope nobody from Kessim is listening to this right now, but at the same time, I don't think so. I definitely do want to interview a couple of the people from Kessim to get pick their brain about stuff. Maybe I will do the Barilla show, but I don't know. But it's definitely um unfortunate experience that I didn't get to do it. 'Cause, like, this never happened to me before because I've been going as a counselor for perfectly fine for 2 years, and all of a sudden now this. So I don't know. We'll see. I
It's a
highly
shame.
doubt. I only
Damn
have
shame.
I only have 2 more years until I'm technically have to retire because it's 4 years because they're college students and 4 years for college and all that. So I only have 2 more years left, and I'd be fucking damned if miss it for no reason. Because it already took because when COVID happened, it canceled out to 2020 and 2021
Yeah.
sessions, and that's 2 years down the drain that I'm never gonna get back. And so if I miss
Yeah.
it for no reason again, I'd be fucking pissed. But
Understandable. Yeah, that is annoying.
that is what it is. Another reason why I'm still looking forward to the summer, though. I am so fucking excited for summertime. I'm gonna try
Are
to
you?
get out. You know what we gotta do? I've been meaning to ask you. We gotta find a men's baseball league to join. I would
A
be
men's
so.
baseball league?
I would be so down to join a men's league. It's
That
a
does
good.
sound like that'd be
It's
fun.
it's good excuse for me to get exercise and work out too. Plus,
Yeah, it does. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun.
we gotta find. I'm sure Brandon would definitely want to join us and all of them. I know. Was it him who was saying he wants to do another 4th of July game?
Yeah, yeah, it was Brandon.
We gotta find a way to do that again, brother. We gotta try to find a baseball league in our area. I would for sure be down to do that. I still got my wooden bat, brother. It's a shame. I gotta.
Yeah, man, you gotta be able to use that wooden bat of yours.
hmm The other thing too
Uh,
is that now that I'm one of the things that I find harder is that now that I've lost a lot of weight since then. I'm wondering if
yeah.
the more my swing can be more aerodynamic now that I'm a bunch of fucking
Yeah, I
fat
mean, it
blocking
might
it. I still am fat, but like I'm not nearly as fat as back in
yeah.
July. Um,
Yep.
but I am curious. The only good thing I like about my body right now is my calf. I got some fucking banging calf muscles, and I don't know why.
Interesting.
I don't
Well,
know.
it
It's probably because my
this
weight.
is no disrespect to
Yeah,
you, but it's
lifting
called
my
fat
weight.
man calves.
Yeah. Hey man, every day's leg day apparently for my calf
Every
muscles.
day is leg day.
I don't skip that shit. But let me get there. We gotta find something. I definitely want to do. I want to plan at least one big thing. Cause now that I'm not going to Puerto Rico with you know who, I gotta find something other
Oh yeah, that's right. That was that still your plan, or what was the deal with that?
sort of. We were
Oh,
in speculations and talking about it, and I was pretty interested in going with them, but certain events
news
happen,
now.
and now I
Certain
can't.
events happen, things, yeah, unfortunate things, but you'll have that. You'll get that on these bigger jobs.
It's true. Maybe we should go to Puerto Rico. I need to find me a torta wife.
Yeah, yeah,
Big ass torta. Any tortas
yeah,
listen to the
sir.
podcast, hit me up, please. I'm single. I'm desperate. My phone number is never mind. Anyway,
Maybe don't do the vote over.
1-800 call Marco for tortas.
Have to call Marco for tortas.
There you
He wants to be
go.
that torta pounder. He
Torta
wants to be the torta
pounder.
pounder.
29. That's funny as shit. We gotta do that. Um, but man, I mean, how are you doing mentally? I like doing these every once in a while. How are you doing?
Check-ins.
Yeah,
Um,
little check-ins.
I'm pretty good. I mean, it was quite disappointing that the circumstance that happened didn't, work out. It is what it is. We'll have, you'll get that on these bigger jobs. This is a shame, but you'll have that. You'll have these sort of things that happen.
Yeah,
That was really disappointing. But I mean, overall, doing pretty good. I kind of got in the mind space of like I gotta work a bunch now and really, get after it now
mm,
compared to what I was doing before. Before I was a little lackadaisy, not really locked in. But now I'm like, if we want to do this, we gotta lock in.
yeah.
That's like, How are you doing? How's I know you have a little bit of a situation going on, but how are you feeling?
I'm alright. Honestly, like it's still. I'm still stressed out about the work situation. I am very lazy. I will say when it comes to actually finding another job. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what's stopping me, but like I think I'm coming to reality where like because I was given the thing is like I'm coming more into reality of being an adult. Because obviously,
Yeah.
I was given a choice after high school, either college or a full time job, and obviously, I can't do anything. I wasn't born for school academically. I was not, so it was right to trying to find a job after high school. And now like, the job I'm at right now, like, it's doing more harm than good. Mentally is
Yeah.
not good at all, obviously, and, the whole personal situation that I don't wanna get
Yep.
into that caused me to
Yeah.
fuck up. But, overall, like, now I'm okay. Obviously, like, we're exiting the depressing winter, I guess. I mean, it's
Yep.
still kind of fucking cold, but not nearly as bad. I'm starting to pick up I'm starting picking YouTube again. I've been having a fucking blast uploading shit on my YouTube channel, my gaming channel.
That's good. I'm glad to hear
Um,
that.
try to keep my mind off things. And other than that, like I'm okay. Not amazing, not horrible. I'm better. Let's put it this: I'm better than I was a couple months ago,
That's
which
good.
is
I'm glad to hear that.
obviously with the whole situation, personal. But I've moved on from that. Honestly, I've had other people to talk to about that. But
Yeah.
I guess this is a sign for you, the people at home. Go check up on your homies, not even just your homies, your family, friends,
Yep.
someone that matters to you. Go check up on
Yeah.
him.
Everybody could use, a little check-in every once in a while.
Indeed. That's the thing too, is that that's why see the thing is with me is that like every especially like my mom, right? Like she's got back into not knitting, crocheting. She got back into crocheting.
Okay.
And she makes these beautiful ass like quilts and blankets. And everybody has their
Neat.
hobby, and I think
Yeah.
that can keep somebody anchored to life, and that can
Yeah.
keep it anchored.
Yep.
Um, and what I really love about like the thing is right is that obviously from someone like a small content creator like me who obviously is not making any money from YouTube yet and just doing it for
Mhm.
the passion is
Yeah.
that I love the art of reactions, and I love that's why I goes down a whole like psychological like rabbit hole that I don't want to get fully into because we'll be here for another hour. But like the reason why I love YouTube as of right now is for reaction because we all have that game. Rather that be like Call of Duty, Halo, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, World of Warcraft. Like I really wish I could experience it for the first time again. I really wish
Yeah.
I can play this. But so the idea of like playing a game you never played on camera, now you can go back and say, "Hey, I can go watch when I played." For me right now, Life is Strange. I remember when I played Life is Strange for the first time. Say this is like 3 years ago, and like I love this game. Now I can go back and watch them on YouTube. That idea is
Yeah.
so fucking cool to me because people always like I
That's
have
cool.
comments from older people. Disrespect to older people. They're like, "Well, Marco, why are you watching people game when you can game?" Okay, why watch football when you can play football? Why watch baseball when you can play baseball? You watch it because someone's better than you at it, or you're entertained by that actual same
I guess
subject.
that's true. It's very, very true.
It's the same kind of reason with like again, this is a little off topic, but like why watch WWE? It's fake, it's scripted entertainment. Well, so is the fucking TV show you're watching, or the play, or the movie
Yeah.
you're watching. It's all scripted, and it's scripted entertainment. So is the NFL. but that's besides the point. But I just think that the idea of recording yourself is the same reason why people love watching home films, like watching Christmas morning 2007. Look at you, you're reacting to yourself from years ago. Like
Yeah.
that's so cool. Capturing moments from the past and like especially when you're in corporate gaming and that's something that means a lot to me and playing such cool unique games, mind blowing. I think that's a fucking fantastic thing, and that's why I say
That's cool.
find something like that to do. Um, that's what for a while I did with photography, and I might go back into that because I do have a photography page I don't use anymore, but I might start
That's
doing
right.
that
Yeah.
again. Um, I don't know. Find something like that. I like that. What such a cool thing.
Oh, yeah, that is really cool. I mean,
Uh,
good for you. I'm glad you found what your niche. You found your niche thing. Your at least hobby for right now until you get big and famous and don't forget about the podcast too,
I hope, man. I just the thing is that like I'm I have visions. I have daydreams and dreams in general. Well, like I'm like everybody loves a come up story. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like 3 years from now, I'm like I'll have 2 million subscribers. I'm doing this full time, and like I remember I was a broke, depressed minimum wage worker from Chipotle 3 years ago,
Yeah, maybe one day. One
and
day. Make it happen.
so obsessed with that vision, and I'm so obsessed. I want to manifest it. Like, I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be rich from YouTube just for the sake of financial gain. Don't get me wrong; it's definitely going to be a big, side thing. But like, I want to help other people with content creation. Like the idea of you're your own boss and you can make whatever you want as long as it's obviously not illegal or fucked up. Like that idea
Yeah.
is just so fucking dope. Like you're your own boss. Like the idea.
Yeah, that whole idea, I love that. Like you get to pick your own hours. You get to grind when you want to grind, and you're not stuck to a normal. You got to wake up at this time to go into work at this time and leave, and hopefully get home by this time.
Exactly.
I totally
That's why
understand that. Yep.
I know we talked about it a few episodes ago, but like that's why I envy the fuck out of someone like PewDiePie, who is one of the obviously still one is the biggest YouTubers, but now essentially retired at age like 30,
Yeah.
and he
He
he has
lives
a
in
hundred.
Japan.
He lives in Japan. He has a beautiful wife and child. He has his own. I think he bought land or sell land in Japan. He's a multi-millionaire, and he's still like that. That's life. He solved life. He retired at age 30, and he got so fucking rich and fell wealthy off of YouTube, and he got to retire at age
Yeah,
30.
he got to do what he loved, made a lot of money doing it. Now, he doesn't have to sit at home worrying about going to his 9 to 5 tomorrow.
He that
I
that
think it's
fucking
awesome.
he has a child now, and that child probably doesn't have to work a single day in his life, and that's such a
Nope.
fucking that's what I want for my family. That's what I want. I think one of the coolest things and it's on my bucket. It's actually I shit you not. It's on my bucket list. Is I want to be able to retire my dad. Like I want my dad to be like, I'm gonna give him money and he can financially retire. And I
It's a
always
good
want.
plan. It's an
I,
awesome plan.
I always wanted to do that because man, like obviously, it's super unfortunate that my mom can't work anymore because of medical reasons and breast cancer and all that.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
my dad being the sole breadwinner for my family, like I want to like be able to like, hey, I want him to like. Obviously, I said it before, like their dream retirement home is living in Aruba. They want to live in Aruba when they retire, and I want to like buy their house in Aruba and my dad's yellow
Oh,
Mustang
that's
that
cool.
he
Yeah.
misses. Like
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
I want to do that. That's what I want to do. Like that's why when you asked me a couple episodes ago what would I do when I win the lottery, I would probably do that. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
definitely
no,
do
that's
that.
awesome. That's so cool.
But I don't know. That's just I'm a big guy with a big dream, and I hope that if I
Big guy.
truly find my again, like I gotta stay motivated. If everyone if you want to quit at something, just remember why you started it. That's why
Yep.
that's why I credited Dispatch a lot because that sparked my like holy shit. I love gaming. I love making reactionary videos. I love the idea of other people can say, "Oh, did you see my video? This is when I reacted." Like that's fucking dope. I love that. So
Yeah. No, that's cool.
I'll quit
Very,
yapping
very
about
cool.
it, but that's why.
No, it's all good.
Long story short, find your constant creation. Find your something that you're passionate about. Something to keep you anchored,
Yep.
during these hard, scary times in life.
That's
But
on. That's a great quote. Find your thing to keep you motivated and anchored.
exactly,
It's an awesome quote.
every
There you go.
day,
Quote of the
every
day by Marco.
thank you. Every day is a good day when you're alive. Seriously, like,
Exactly.
eh,
Exactly.
man,
Every day is a great day above ground. Remember that.
oh,
Quote
preach
by
it,
Pitbull.
sister. That is Pitbull. I was like, I fucking
Was that? I was like, the.
Mr.
I
Worldwide. Hey,
don't
bro,
take credit for that one.
Pitbull's a goat. People go, but I think that's a good, positive, motivational way to end the episode. You got any
I
other
agree.
things?
No,
Any closing
no, that's
statement?
all. I like that. I like how you ended it. I agree. I totally am in agreement with
Preach,
that.
preach. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are doing well, healthy, mentally and physically.
Yes.
And just remember, again, like I said, check up on somebody, rather it be a family, friendly, or both. Who cares? Just check on somebody and check on yourself.
Yep.
Go do that. Um, all
Yeah.
of the
Take
social
some time
medias
to
and all
yourself
that
every once in a
good.
while. It matters. You matter at the end of the day.
Indubitably, we agree with that. All that good stuff, all that good social medias to keep up and updated on the
Yes,
podcast is
yes. We
in the
appreciate
link.
you guys following, staying along with us, tuning in every week. We try to bring you the best content we can so we can keep doing this, keep doing what we love and, talking to the people.
Indubitably. And if you guys are free and you guys are bored, please go check out my gaming channel. I'm currently playing Life is Strange, a fantastic story based game. If you want some background audio after you're listening to this beautiful podcast, go listen to that. All that would be in the link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, we
Yes,
hope you have a
yes.
wonderful rest of your day or night. And remember to stay safe. We love you guys.
Yes, all
Peace.
of you. We love you guys. Peace out.